Wrapping up, this place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get started, and on the hill in this one, Bob Feller.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Grady Sizemore inside. And we're underway here in the home opener. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One ball, one strike.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ball one low.
Down.
To second, and he's out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 100. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Reaching for it and brings it in. We go to the bottom of the first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Swing and a foul out of play. Rocketed out towards right center. And there's one down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Isaac Paredes. Paredes, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Here's Bryce Harper. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. They say you win.
2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Hearn makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that one hammered. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBI.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Colton Cowser in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes. Now 2 away. Jordan Westberg digs in now. Fastball almost got him there. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That one lifted to left. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back in Seattle, leading off, Brandon Marsh. Feller back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford. And a quick out, number 1. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. First pitch just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Marsh moving back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Mullins in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play. Just like a real Superman, Mullins played a game for the ages here in Seattle in 2023. Robbed a home run in the bottom of the 9th and then hit a home run in the top of the 10th. Absolutely incredible to watch. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back onto the 4th, and now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Next pitch is outside. That one hammered center field. Mullins makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now for the Phillies, Carlos Santana. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Clips the corner. And now it's even 1-1. Started after it, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Fouls one off, 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him. Bottom of the 4th. Now here is Colton Cowser. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. His first at bat was a strikeout. With the shift on, hits right into it. He takes it on his own. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jordan Westburg. strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard
0-1.
time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that's in the
1-1.
dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope, outside.
And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at T-Mobile Park. So Harper stands in. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Harper, in his 13th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I tell you what, that will do the job.
Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Cam Smith.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That one almost got him.
Strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
2 on, 1 out. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jeremy Pena. Strike 1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Look out! And it hit him. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a big power threat. Grady Sizemore. And ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Seattle, and now the DH, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one to first. Oh, wow. Nice play. And they get the out. Kyle Manzardo up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizemore sizes this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Cedric Mullins. That one missed.
No strike.
Roberts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And now Cal Raleigh. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Ryan King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Runner at second, 2 down. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 8-0. 2 outs, nobody on. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Man at first, nobody out. Yordan Alvarez stands in. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-2. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Makes the grab, one away. Here comes Bryce Harper.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging. Crazy.
Castellanos now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next pitch is outside.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And it stays fair. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one the other way. And foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Cam Smith. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cowser in position. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for Seattle, Jordan Westburg. Cade Smith on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Smith is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Next is the designated hitter, Bo Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. Now here is Kyle Manzardo. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And there's a foul ball.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. New inning getting started. And here is Jeremy Pena. Clase back to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count. Right there. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Sizemore stands in now and watches strike one. And now the count is even.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed.
Makes the grab, one down. Carlos Santana stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. First offering. Runner goes.
Nope.
Pitch misses in. Throw, and they got him. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-2. In the air, left field. Marsh moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number.
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Colton Cowser. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 11-2. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Isaac Paredes. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Smashed that one through the infield. For the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's JT Realmuto. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Nick Castellanos will hit next. That's outside. And it's 1-0. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Coming around third is Alvarez. One run is in. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third.
No.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boo, you're even looking for a triple.
That one inside. Look out.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one inside. Counts full, 3-2. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back. And it's off the batter's eye. A gigantic blast. And they slice into the lead. It's 11-6. So up next, Cam Smith. Swing and a ball popped up. Manzardo hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. First offering and it just misses. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
O'Hearn makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and now for Seattle, Jordan Westburg. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 12-6. So a lefty out of the pen, Billy Wagner.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short, Pena. Handles, throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Kyle Manzardo. Slider right there. Wagner. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Hot shot to third. One at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Number 55.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that misses. 3-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And digging in for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. Base knock, center field.
Designated hitter, Jordan.
Man at first. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He swings and fouls one off. That misses. And that is ball one. Santana stands at first with one out. And that one off the outside edge. Swings through that.
2-2 count.
This to center field. 2 down. Last chance for the Phillies. Isaac Paredes digs in now. Ripped to short. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Bird. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Ready to go now. And the batter now, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Outside low. And the home opener is underway. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Santana with the throw to first. One out in the top of the first. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Starting on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first, and now for the Phillies, Grady Sizemore. In the dirt, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that skips in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Soriano slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Carlos Santana. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back. Into the shrubbery and gone. 5-5 ball. Carlos Santana powers 1 out. It's 1-0. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to...
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. So digging in now for San Diego, Lou Gehrig. That's a strike. 0-1.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig. Probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jorge Posada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-1. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the lefty kicks, delivers. And that one ripped to left. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
That one fouled off. This to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Wade Boggs, the next to hit, takes outside. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. And there's one down. So digging in, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's 2 away. Now the DH for the Padres, Jason Giambi. In the dirt. Dominguez at second. Renfroe at first. 2 out of the inning.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Sizemore under this one. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes Bryce Harper. Gray back to work. Up the middle. In the hole. Jump throw Jeter. And he's safe at first. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Big time power. Not close with that one. 1-0. In the air, center field. Williams has this one sized up. Squeezes it. 1 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's 2 down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around second is Harper. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jeremy Pena. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Check swing, called strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Top half of the third inning, and the batter now, Bernie Williams. And he dodges that fastball.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
In the air, right side, Castellanos. Hauls it in for the out. Lou Gehrig, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. That's a base hit, and the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pena fired to second, and that's 2. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Grady Sizemore. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Carlos Santana stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. And strike 1 to the catcher.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
In the dirt, 1-1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And we're back. Start of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, Alfonso Soriano. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit beat.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A massive home run, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
One strike.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
On the ground at first, but it kicks foul. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes a nice running catch. And there are two down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
High in the air, out to right. Castellanos under it. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. That one down the line. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Bryce Harper to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one pushed foul. The Padres leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 2 down now. And here is Nick Castellanos. That misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. Just missed it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Giambi. And first offering is fouled off. Giambi goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
0-2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizemore on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Bernie Williams, the next up for the Padres.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
In there for strike 1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So up next, Luke Eric. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. And that's strike
No
one.
ball. 1 strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Marsh moves under it. And there's 2 away. Jorge Posada, the next up for the Padres. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Pena brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Gray back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
On to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Looks like he wants the signs again. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, David Robertson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And ball 1.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Just misses. And it's 2-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And he won around. Rule the swing. Next for the Padres, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's through for a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Boggs up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's inside. Renfroe off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And now 3 balls and a strike. Base hit center field. Renfroe makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now Grady Sizemore. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strike.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike. Check swing, called strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Carlos Santana stands in for the Phillies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the dirt. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Got him swinging. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. That's down and in. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Check swing. He held up. And the count is 3-1. Swinging a foul out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one the other way. And foul ball. Center field. He's got it, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Derek Jeter. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Robertson, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Ground ball right side, base hit, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. The kind of
Lance McCullers Jr. gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Next to hit, Bernie Williams. And that's in for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Outside corner, there's a strike. That one not close. And 1-1. This one in the air right field. Castellanos sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Jorge Posada. First pitch just misses.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
2 on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Alfonso Soriano now at the plate. And the first offering is not close. Soriano started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a swing and a miss. That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up. Jason Dominguez, the next up for the Padres. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Soriano, the lead runner at second. Dominguez on at first with 2 down. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. This one is an exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. They say you win. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Hard on the ground to first. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, safe. Here's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. Line drive. Nice grab. And we're back. Here's Wade Boggs now. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Headed down the line, and that will drop foul. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Padres up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And a ball evens the count. On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the DH, Jason Giambi. Fought off foul. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And the batter, now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Mickey Moniak.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Renfroe in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
2 straight.
Out towards right center field. Renfroe in position. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Boggs makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. And first offering is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sizemore in and to his right. Nabs it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath.
Paredes fires to second for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the Phillies DH, Yordan Alvarez. Weaver back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One strike.
That one ripped, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. Renfroe in position. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The changeup missing. And that's ball one.
No strike.
And that's in the dirt. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now for the Phillies. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. The runner on first with two gone for him. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Harper, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering is fouled back. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take this one in a blowout. Gray with his